ಶ್ರೀ ಗುರುಭ್ಯೋ ನಮಃ. ಕರದಿಂದ ಶಿಶುಭಾವನಾದ ಭೀಮನ ಬಿಡಲು ಗಿರಿ ಒಡೆದು ಶತಶೃಂಗವೆಂದೆನಿಸಿತು. ಹರಿಗಳ ಹರಿಗಳೆಂ ಕರಿಗಳ ಕರಿಗಳೆಂ ಅರವ ವೀರನಿಗೆ ಸುರ ನರರು ಸರಿಯೇ. ದೇರ್ ಆರ್ ಟೂ ಡಿಫರೆಂಟ್ ವರ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಹಿಯರ್ ವಿಚ್ ಸೇಸ್ ಅರೆದ ವೀರನಿಗೆ ಸುರ ನರರು ಸರಿಯೇ. In this beautiful padya, Sri Sripadarajaru brings to us one of the greatest parakrama that Bhimasena showed to us, implying the fact that he is none other than the Jivottama Vayu Bhagavan in his childhood. Karadinda Shishu Bhavanada Bhimana Bidalu. When Kunti Devi, along with Pandu Maharaja, were in Badrikashrama, their residence were in Shatashringa mountain. The mountain name is Shatashringa. So on the 11th day after birth, when the Mangala Snana happens and Kunti came out of the Devagraha, she was holding Bhimasena, small child, 11-day-old child, in both her arms. But as soon as she came out, she saw a tiger coming there. It's a forest, right? Immediately, in order to save her, Pandu Raja forced an arrow on the tiger. But the tiger, before falling down, it made a weird, awkward sound. And here Kunti was trembled and petrified by the sound she heard from the tiger. So she immediately shivered and she left the child which was in her hands. And the child, who was none other than Bhimasena, fell to the ground on the mountain. But nothing happened to the child, but the mountain got pieced into 100 more pieces. Such was the power of Bhimasena, strength of Bhimasena. Here, this incident is what Sri Sripadarajaru describes. Karadinda, Kara is the hand. So, from the hands of Kunti, Shishubhavanada, the one who looked like child, Bhimasena, Bidalu, Bhimana Bidalu. When she left or she dropped Bhimasena, what did happen? Giri Vadedu. Giri is the mountain. Giri Vadedu. It got split. Shatashringa Vendenisitu. And then it got its name Shatashringa. Shringa means the peak. Shata is 100. It got the name 100-peaked mountain, says Sri Sripadarajaru. Here are two things where we need verification, because there are a few differences between two different patantara, two different form which is available. So we'll see this. Karadinda. Mahabharata says that Bhimasena was actually sleeping on the lap of Kunti Devi and then he fell down from her lap. But Acharya in his Nirnaya, Mahabharata Tatparya Nirnaya, gives us the verdict that he was dropped from the hands of Kunti Devi. Now how should we imagine this incident should have happened? Well, Bhimasena, who was a child, was in the lap of Kunti. But then when Kunti lifted Bhimasena in her hands and then she was walking, that was when she dropped. That is why here, in accordance to the Mahabharata Tatparya Nirnaya of Jagadguru Sri Madhwacharya, Sri Sripadaraja says Karadinda, she dropped from her hands. It's explained by Sri Sripadarajaru. Shishubhavanada, Vayu Bhagavan in Moola Rupa, incarnated as Bhimasena, which is his second avatara. Here we have to clearly understand the fact that he has no ajnana or ignorance. Never. Then when dropping, when Kunti dropped, he could have also flown. He could fly like Hanumanta in his previous avatara. He could easily escape that. But why did he fall to the mountain? It is because he has showed to us that when he incarnates as a human or when he incarnates as a kapi, when he incarnates as a sannyasi, he goes in accordance with the form that he incarnates and he exhibits only the parakrama that has to be exhibited in that form. So here Bhimasena, even though he could have easily escaped from falling on the mountain, he didn't do so just because he incarnated as a human and he wanted to exhibit a few characteristics there. That is why Sri Sripadarajaru implying this says Shishu Bhavanada, to portray himself as a Shishu, as a child. Bhimasena showed us that he fell on the mountain. Bhimana Bidalu, Giri Vadedu, Shatashringa Yendenisitu. The Giri mountain got split into 100 pieces and it got its name Shatashringa. But here also there is a difference of opinion. In few Vyakhana and in Jagadguru Sri Madhwacharya's version, they say that Kunti and Panduraja lived at the mountain named Shatashringa. But here Sripadarajaru says, after the mountain got split into 100 pieces, it got its name Shatashringa. So how did we convince this? Here the verdict is like this. The mountain on which Kunti and Panduraja lived is Shatashringa mountain. Means the mountain already has 100 peaks. But when Bhimasena fell on the mountain even more got split into more pieces, and after that the mountain become world famous, popularly called as Shatashringa, is what here it is implied. Girivadedu Shatashringa vendenisitu. Harigala harigalim, karigala karigalim arada veeranige. Hari means lion. Kari is elephant. When Bhimasena was in Shatashringa mountain along with his parents, he used to play with lion and elephant. That too how? Here Mahabharata beautifully explains to us. When he used to play with lions and elephants, there used to be Daityas or Asuras who used to come in the form of lion and just mingled in the group so that they can attack secretly on Bhimasena. But Bhimasena clearly identifying the lion which is in the form, an Asura who is in the form of a lion, used to take one more lion and hit the Asura lion. So both the lions that have been damaged are Asuras who were in the form of lions and elephants. Harigala harigalim. With the hari, with the elephant or with the lion, he used to hit the lion. With the elephant, he used to lift the elephant and hit an elephant, so that the Asuras get destroyed. Such was the power or strength of Bhimasena. And this concept we can even see it afterwards. When he came to Hastinapura, there he used to play with his brothers Kauravas. That time he used to think it was better playing with these lions and elephants because these Kauravas are very weak. And even Hanumanta Avatara, in the first Avatara, he has exhibited this. Valmiki Ramayana says that while participating in the Yuddha, in the war, when Asura or a Raja comes in chariot, he used to take one more chariot and he used to just beat the chariot. So this type of Rathadinda Ratha or Harigala Harigalim, with the lion beating the lion, with the elephant, carrying an elephant and beating the elephant, has become a common factor for Bhimasena. Arada Veera, and he is the bravest person. He has just destroyed all these Asuras. Sura Nararu Sariye. Can a Devata, Suraru are Devatas, Nararu are Manusyas. Can a Devata or a Manusya equal him? Can they equate him? Here also, when Devatas itself cannot become equal to him, equivalent to him, what is the point of talking about Nararu, Manusyas? But then why Sripadarajaru has added this word Nararu? This Nararu does not mean the normal Manusyas like us who are here. It means those Devatas who incarnated as humans. For example, it was Indra who incarnated as Arjuna. Be it Lord Shiva who incarnated as Ashwatthama. Be it Nakula Sahadeva, who are none other than the incarnation of Ashwini Devatas. Even those Devatas, they cannot equate the power of Bhimasena, is what this Padya means. Karadinda Shishubhavanada Bhimana Vidalu Giri Vadedu Shatashringa Vendenisitu. With the fall of the child, the mountain got split into pieces. Harigala Harigalim Karigala Karigalim Arada Veera. He was one such brave person who used to play with lion and elephant and used to beat the lion with lion and elephant with elephant. Sura Nararu Sariye. Can there be any human or any Devata who can equal him? Is what Sripadarajaru glorifies in this Padya. With this, we'll move on to the next Padya in our next episode. Shri Krishna Arpanamastu.